Hi. I don't use a uniform. I'm sorry about that, Teach. I'm breaking so many rules right now. I know. And the thing is, first, this is a really whole improvisation. I only have the ideas of it. So if I have some blockage or just like error for quite amount of time, I'm sorry. I'm going to tell all of you about my favorite character in D&D, which is Theodric. He's one of my favorite characters. Yeah. So we begin at a very, very small village, far, far away from the Sword Coast, Faerun. In this small village, we see a 12 years old Theodric. Theodric is your typical scrawny kid. He has a messy black hair, sort of curly, a very, very unique amber eyes, a very pale complexion, and he is quite shorter than any kid in his age. And he has these big, big glasses that almost fill his whole face. It's just that big. Theodric's mom, Morgiana, is the town's hero. 12 years ago actually. 12 years ago, her mother slain a dragon that terrorized the village. And then after that, he take the horde of this dragon and make the village much more prosperous than it was before. His dad, Gorgok, is actually a townsmith. He made swords, mace, hammers, axes for villagers inside, for the villagers and people outside of the town. Theodric is a shy kid, and his father always said that do not get into the workshop without telling me or like without my permission. 12 years old Theodric isn't getting that, okay? He was curious. Why? Is there anything that you hide? I want to know. So, one day, in a very, very bright day, it was summer, Theodric, after playing balls with his other friends, he snuck out to his father's workshop. Luckily, even with all of the ruckus that he making, he is not getting caught by his dad. And then, he saw something bizarre when he was there. The blacksmith doesn't have furnace. That's first. And he see his dad hammering a very, very heated metal that his dad was trying to make into a sword. He got curious. Where the heck is the fire from? If there isn't any furnace here, how do you heat it? He was in his own mind when suddenly his dad breathed fire from his mouth. Ding, 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 ding. This isn't something a 12 years old usually see in his dad, okay? You not usually see your dad breathe fire all of a sudden without casting any spells. That is weird. And then he was in his own mind thinking, okay, my dad breathes fire, he has very amber eyes, he gets very upset if I take his things without his permission. It talks to him about what he read about dragons, and he just comes into a realization that his mom doesn't slay the dragon. His mom married a dragon. He was mind blown. And he thought for a second. If the villager knows that his mom is a fraud, and rather than killing the dragon, she is marrying the dragon, she will be burnt. She will have some bad punishment around that is not good. Not good at all. And he decided, I'm going to keep my mouth shut for everyone's harmony. Ignorance is bliss. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. That's what he do actually. Because he doesn't have many friends, and he is a shy kid. He doesn't speak many times. He managed to shut his mouth for weeks, 2 months actually, until one of her mom's old companion, Alex, visited the village. Alex is this sort of beard. He has like a chocolate eyes, beard, and like a very slick back hair, brown hair, and using a really heavy armor. From the impression of it, we all can know that he is a knight. Alex one day visited the village and stumbled upon Morgiana. Hey, Morgiana, this your son? Oh yeah. Come, Theodric. Come. Theodric just like hide behind his mom and he slowly descends. Hi, I am Theodric. Hi. Don't do that to me, kid. No. That's not how real men do stuff. Your name is Theodric? Oh, say it with dignity. Don't say your name like Theodric. No. Say it with dignity. I am Theodric. Get it? Yes. My name is Theodric. Mr. Alex. Hi. That's some improvement. I like ya. Now, Theodric, I'm going to tell you about your mom's adventures. You never heard it from her, right? Oh, she's a strict one. She never told anybody about it. She's not the one that brags about it. Oh, Alex, don't say anything too much, okay? And then her mom just washing the dishes. Theodric goes, okay, tell me about mom's adventures. Oh, he make a shoulder hug Theodric's shoulder, like, let me tell you about, and he starts to tell about stories about his mom old adventures with him. For days and days, they talk about how her and her companion battled with hobgoblins in the desert to retrieve some stolen stuff for the flan. And then when they fought the ancient lich in the continent, or when they calmed the angering golem in a midsummer festival. Theodric, as a very shy kid and never really got out from the village, is palpated by these stories that was presented to him. It was bizarre. It was amazing. It's a whole new experience for him. He never got this kind of experience before. He was, wow. He was just amazed. I would say that. He was just amazed. And it make a sort of connection between him and Alex, that there's a thought where Theodric thinks he may be trustable. I can tell him my biggest secret. I'm sure that he is like mom's old friend and mom has trusted him for like years. I know I can tell him about this stuff. Yeah. So one day they were like in the corner of the village and Alex just finished telling stuff about how they battled a witch in the sewer, and like it was really dope. It has many, and your mom just like, kid, your mom just spelled that beautiful spells of her and like killing the witch. It was such a beautiful experience. You should come there. Oh wait, you're not born yet. Yeah. You just listen carefully, and until he was, Mister, I want to tell you something, and this is a really big secret. So do you think I can trust you? Yeah, sure, kid. Come on, spill the tea. What you going to say to me? Well, nothing really big. You know the dragon that you slayed 12 years ago? Oh yeah, that's a big chunk. That dragon is vicious. Your mom just got into the lair by herself and then got out. The dragon was gone. I would say gone. Okay? And we kind of like steal his hoard and just take our own pieces, and yeah, we'd be kind of rich now. It was dope, but your mom was so clueless. Your mom just slain that dragon, and then the dragons disappear. Well, before I tell about my secret, what do you know about my dad? Your dad? Well, he is a weird one, okay? He was a townsmith, and Mojana suddenly say that I'm going to marry a townsmate from the city, and we are already engaged. That's weird, bro. I never hear this before, and he just suddenly bring up the news. He's a townsmate from another town? Oh yeah, and not only that, he hangs out with the priests, church people a lot. I don't know why, kid. He's well, I wouldn't say anything bad about him because he's your dad, but he's a weird one. Yeah, I could say he never lets me go into worship. See? Fist bumped. Well, anyway, back to the topic. Well, did you know that is actually a dragon? A dragon? A dragon. You know, townsmithers tend to get into playing with fire, but that's a good joke. That's a good joke. I'm not kidding. That is a dragon. He spout fire from his mouth. That is unusual without spells. I don't see him casting any spells, and then just fire just coming from his mouth. It doesn't make any sense unless he's a demon or a dragon. God dang. That is good. That is really good. I'm not joking, Mr. Alex. I'm saying one of my biggest secrets to you, and you just laugh about it? This is serious. This is not a joke. Does my face look like I'm joking? Well... Okay then, how about this, okay? Try to gather some berries from the town, from the forest back. Grab some berries for me, yeah. I need some nourishment for this body. I need to be packed. And maybe you finding some berries because, you tend to play in the forest a lot, and you kind of know where the berries is. Well, I'm not. Yeah, find some berries for me, kiddo. Nah, okay. But I'll be back for like, I won't be back for like 5 hours because berries are really hard things to find in the forest. Yeah, that won't be a problem. Take some friends if you want to. It wouldn't be a problem. I'm going to tend some business, and I hear your dad's friend, a cleric, just visited the village. I'm going to say hi to him. So yeah, run along, kid. Right. I'm going. Bye, Sir Alex. Oh boy. Well, yeah, Theodric did pick the berries for 3 hours. Well, here's the thing. He said, according to him, finding berries needs probably 5 hours, but he stopped at the 3rd hours because why? He smells smoke from the village. He smells very big smoke, and he looks at like beneath the landscape of the forest. There's a smoke chiming. He was confused for a second. He never seen such a big fire that can produce those that thick of a fog of a smoke. He was curious. What the heck happened in the village? So he decided to stop taking berries and just pocket as many berries that he got and go back to the village. He see disaster. That's people. Of this village, as you can see here, the witch, she has married a dragon that terrorized the whole village for years and years. Look at her now, pitiful. And he got closer to Morgiana and whispered something in her ears. You should have married that dragon. You should have accepted my love instead. His mother's eyes flared with anger, with wrath. She looks at him with a disgust face and said, "You witch killer. Backstabber." Alex couldn't do anything unless smiling and shrugs. Now, ladies and gentlemen of this village, should we burn him? Theodric can hear many of shouting, saying, "Yes! Burn that witch! Burn that witch! He deserves to die after all of these hexes and black magic that he stowed upon us. This is a curse!" So, we shall start the burning. People start crowding into the haystack, the log that where Morgiana was being tied on. They start to throw the torches in the haystack that is below them, and you can from the other crowds, from the other end of the crowds, suddenly there's a dragon erupted from the middle of the big crowds, spewing fire to all of the places in the village. And then one of the villagers said, The dragon has awoken! Run! Burn that witch! Kill the dragon! Run!" The masses, the crowd is just chaos. There isn't any place to hide. Everything is burning, and Theodric was stunned in all of this middle fire, screams, and pitchfork. He doesn't know what to do. A hand grabs him from behind. An elderly man with a very priestess robe comes to him suddenly. "Come, we need to go." "No! My parents is there! They are being killed! We need to go." "Theodric, listen. We need to go right now." "No, please! You're my dad's friends, right? You need to save him." "There isn't any other way out. We need to go now." The man forcefully takes Theodric's hand away from the chaos and burn and flames in his childhood hometown. The last thing that he saw there is his dad being thrown by weapons, and a sad look at his angry eyes. That was the last time he saw his mom and his dad. That's the end. Well, there's a continuation, but yeah, that's actually the end of the story. The continuation is actually he became the adventurer, but we're going to talk about that maybe next time. I guess that's all. Thank you for listening. It has been a great time for me, and I'm sorry if there is weird stuff happening between sequences. It happens a lot. I'll see you again. Goodbye.